That's it. So she's quite windy, so pretty out of me, isn't it? Get a guide. So that's it. How good's that? So you got 270 degrees all around. It's pretty basic, and I love it. So yeah, you got your pole here to give you a bit of peak and water runoff. Now you can get the wall kit for it, which all zips, which I like, so it gives you a true seal, you know, whether it be water or strong winds. So you get your 4 wall kit, which goes all the way around. And they also come with extra poles to support, so you can tie down, and you can sort of tie out as well, so it just creates a huge living space. So yeah, that's the 30-second awning. Pretty sweet. And yeah, that comes around here. You've got your clip, you just put that on your rack, and that ties off. It comes with this little post to peak the back tends to sag a bit. But yeah, that's basically the awning. It's very windy today too, so this is about as, like, it's freaking windy actually. And you've got tie downs here too, so I could tie all them down to support it on each corner. But yeah, that's about it. Anyway, I'll run you through some of my stuff that's in my drawer system. I'll get back to you. Alrighty, it's everything packed up. I was going to fly the drone and give you a top view, but it's just blowing its tits out here. So I'll just show you how to pack the awning up. Well, from what I've come up with anyway. Like I said, I've never actually used the poles and that, but it's friggin' windy. So you'd start by putting the peak pole down. That's it. Unpeg her. Just straps up here like this, and then I'll just grab the rope. We'll just tuck that in like that. Same as this one here. Unpeg her, and then it's pretty much as simple as releasing this, letting it go. Let the folds fall in between each sort of corner. Something I always forget, so you got the bag up here. You just want to make sure you can get to them straps there. That's easy enough. This is what I love about this awning. You don't have to be fucking Bruce Lee trying to roll it up. You literally just get it, just do a rough roll on it, grab the strap, strap it in, that's it. Like that. Grab your bag, flip it back over, like this. We'll start from this end, grab it, and like I don't even need to push that, I can just walk along with it. Voila. Grab your pull string or whatever you want to call it, tuck her in, that's it. To me, that is the easiest, probably most, one of the better awnings on the market. They're very similar to they're the same design, I should say, as the South African ones. I think it's ostrich ring and maybe the bunda awning or something like that. But yeah, nice big bag, easy to undo, easy to do back up, and literally drop it, walk around, hook it on, you're done. Pretty good, very happy. What else is there to say about it? Oh, I probably could have harped on about it when it was open, but on that mechanism that's in here where it all swivels off of, you've got big brass rods and brass bushes. So if anything was to fail, if shit hit the fan and it did fly off, this is the part that bends, and that's all replaceable. So yeah, back up I suppose. But anyway, hope you got something out of that. Like I said, I know Mr. Buccarini would appreciate the bag size, because I had a good laugh with him when he was said he was trying to pack up his awning. Anyway, legend. Alright, so I'm just going to run you what's kind of in my forebie all the time. And then obviously you've got all your extra stuff that will sort of go on top, all your Barbies and cookers and whatever it may be, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to run you through what pretty much stays in my car. So I'll start just what's on top here. So I've got my general little tool kit. So that's got everything from, you know, wire strippers, hammers, pointy nose, vice grips, marking texters, Stanley knife, measuring tapes, a few random screwdrivers, shifters and file, soldering iron, just a few little things that might get you out of the shit. And I've got my sort of main tool kit here. So this is from Super Cheap Auto. The missus got this for me for, I think it was a Father's Day or something. It's probably the best thing I've ever got from it. And this thing, if this couldn't get me out of the muck, I don't know what would, because I'm not that much mechanically minded. But you can see there, that's got a whole, like, it's got your 3 socket wrenches, your big tyre one, a few different sorts of pliers, all your ceramic heads for mag nuts or whatever. Not a lot of spanners, but socket wise, Allen keys. So that will always come with me on whether it's a weekender or a few week holiday. Cut that up. And that slides down there nicely. Alright. I'll always have these in here. It's actually collapsible buckets. I've got one that I use for dishes, and this one here is for the dog's water. So I just remember blue for water. That way I'm not washing my dishes in dog's breath. We've got a little rechargeable torch here, magnetic little strip on it. So that just sits up there. I've got my inverter, all your different cigarette plugs. I've got the switch here for my rear light, as well as a switch in the cab, so if I'm retrieving the boat at night or whatever, I can turn that on and a bit brighter than the old reverse lights. Yeah, Anderson to just plug my fridge in. This always stays in here. This gives me a bit of a cushion to climb up the back, which I'll show you. The only reason I really climb into the back is this little emergency stash. That's all I could do with this area. But I open that, and then I've got, like, you know, a couple of hoochies, jumper leads. This is all my recovery kit. So I got snatch strap, a real heavy duty tow rope, some D shackles, bow shackles, tree trunk protector, all that sort of stuff. What else is in there? Oh, it's my shower kit. Yeah, a few random little things. And if I was going on a big trip, I'd throw me power drills in here, just like your Makita rechargeable drill and hammer drill, in case shit got real. So that's that little area, and that's where this pad comes into it. Hence my knees are buggered. That's why you haven't heard from me a while. I just had knee surgery, so now, see, can that camera see me? Yeah, hopefully this GoPro's pointed on the shit I'm actually looking at. So here's my Austrail. Now I've always had this years and years ago, before all your butane stuff come out. But butane cookers are good for the convenience of them, but if I was to try cooking this wind, like, I'd be there fucking ever. Like, they're just shit when it comes to wind or stuff like that. Or I've seen Mr. Buckaroni down south in the freezing cold, and the thing wouldn't even light. So I stick to this, just this twin burner. It's got my gas lead in there at all times, whatever. So that stays in here now. Obviously got my fridge on a slide. I think it's a 55 Waco. Does me and the family not too bad. Always leave that there to keep a bit of air flowing. Tea towel, a few pegs to hang stuff up, a really good knife, an axe, a brush for cleaning stuff. That's that. Alright, into the drawer system. Alright, starting in the back drawer. Yeah, so I got these clear bags, and they were $3 each from the reject shop. Now, I'm not saying they're the best quality, or, I mean, nothing's wrong with them yet. I've had them a few months, but for $3, you know, to put everything in its little section so I can grab something out, it's quite handy and very cheap effective. So yeah, in this one, like, I've just got gaffer tape, hoochie cord, bit of 556 or CRC, heap of little pocket knives, some work gloves, and some winter gloves in there. One for dunny wrap. This one here's got all my so aero guards and sunscreens, zinc, all that sort of stuff. This one here's my spice bag, so salt, peppers, herbs and spices. One for batteries. One for, well, shower bag, I suppose. Deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush, shampoo, conditioner, all that stuff, deodorant, face towel. Then just general peg bags, sand pegs, thick pegs, smaller pegs, guide ropes, all that stuff there in the corner. This little bag holds my 12-volt pump, whether that be for air mattresses or kids' balls or whatever. This one here's just got a pretty heavy-duty magnet big light. My mate got that from the mines. Yeah, he would have paid good money for that. Similar to shopping army, I suppose. It's that. What do we got here? Oh, a little light. I hang that under my tent when it's folded out, and that just sort of hangs so kids can see going up the stairs. Dog crap bags. These here, towels. These are brilliant. So these are microfiber towels. I've got 4 of them, one for me, the wife, and my two daughters. Yeah, they're large. What's that, $1.20 m? So they're a decent sized tower. And if you go camping with your family, you'd know what I mean. As soon as you got your missus and kids, and next minute you're packing 4 or 5 towels in, and then you got all their clothes and everything, like, it just gets out of hand. So that saves a lot of room. That's the whole family's towels just tucked in there. Oh, that's my strip light. So that goes under the awning. Yeah, so that's that back section. And like I said, before I had these, all this stuff was just rolling free, you know. It was a nightmare. Now I can sort of just stack everything in. Sort of half neatly. Voila. Oh yeah, and that one's all me washing up gear. Sort of goes pantry or wherever it fits. So that's that back section. Now this side here, or the middle drawer, this is sort of a pantry basically. So it's got, I've got this bad boy here. Another thing cost me a lot of money from the army. It's got my jet boiler and gas, you know, little cappuccino things, coffee, sugar, teaspoon. Basically you can just grab that out, you've got everything you need to make yourself a coffee on the road. Fire starters, I've always got a heap of them in for cooking with charcoal. That's a little a little hiking cook set. So if I wanted to go on a decent walk somewhere, and I don't know, if I want to take a pack of noodles or a tin of glop or something to heat up, I can take that in my jet boiler. Usual stuff, aluminium foil. I need to get a decent one of them for fire cooking. Yeah, mozzie coils, hand soap, like disinfectant soap, sauces and Vegemite, stubby holders, all that general stuff. So the butane I use for, where is it? Butane I use for this. So that clips onto the can, and then I can fire that up and light it, and that's what I get my heat beads or charcoal going with, some fire starters. I got the one that it doesn't have a start button, ignition button on it, just so the kids couldn't pick it up if it was still connected and start torching whatever slice of paradise I'm camping at the time. So yeah, basically pantry, as I was saying, that little area. Now, check that. So that's that section there, pretty much. So this side here, got a little camping fan. So that's for up in the tent. It's got a little light, AM, FM radio. Not that I use all that, I just bought it for the fan. So yeah, basically we're down to the cutlery side of thing. Alright, I'm back. I'm actually recording what's in my hands this time, probably with a heap of wind, but I can't help that. So this is my cooking area, plates, pans, pots, all that sort of stuff. So just a little travel coffee mug. Here's my plate set. So this is from Drifter, Snow Peak brand. He imports all that stuff, and she's catching on. Everyone's getting it. It's good stuff. So that gives me 8 items. 2 bowls, a couple of plates, a couple of smaller bowls, a couple of bigger bowls. So that's quite good. Should figure out how it all goes back. Maybe something like that. Yep. So that's my plates and bowls for the family. This is an old camelback bag that I've turned that into like all my long utensil cooking stuff, you know, like fire gear and all your wooden spoons and forks and big tongs and knife sharpener and all that sort of gear. So that tucks that away nicely. I can hang it up somewhere if need be. Went through that, what I use that for. Here's an awesome little item. So this is another item from Drifter, Uniflame, Japanese brand. So that's me charcoal starter. I can fill that up with charcoal, a couple of jiffies and fire it up, 10 minutes, I'm good to go. Put it inside the little Weber Go Anywhere and I'm cooking on charcoal. It's a brilliant little item, like it flat packs. I've got one, I've had one at home for years for the kettle Weber, but that's like, you know, this round, about this tall, and I couldn't fit it in here if I wanted to. So it comes in a nice bag, keep all the dirt and soot and shit out of your drawers or wherever you're storing it. Just a big serving plate. Where are we up to? Yep, so that's that. Here's another item from Drifter, a little Snow Peak chopping board. Beautiful bit of kit. I think this is Japanese bamboo or something, style of timber. Really sharp knife. Really nice chopping knife. Get yourself a nice little chopping board. Compact. That's what I'm liking, everything's compact and goes in a nice little rattle-free bag. So that is that. Yeah, just another travel mug. What do we got here? Oh yeah, bit of meat temperature gauge for your barbies, couple of lighters, some small cups for the kids. This one's all my cutlery, knives, forks, steak knives, spoons, all the rest of it, scissors, egg rings, all that sort of stuff. Oh Jesus, I don't think I really use this, but it's stayed in here. Cheese grater. Barbie brush. Here's my cook set. Another item from the glorious Drifter. So this is Uniflame, same brand as that charcoal starter. So that's how you would buy it in this carry case here. But I got the bag, extra bag through Drifter. Just give it a bit more protection. That opens up. Now again, the reason I got this is, well, I was sick of using crap cooking gear, but there's quite a bit of gear here that all packs up into one thing. So the lid, well, is the frying pan. So you got the handle here. So there's your frying pan. It's not huge, but I don't know, I'd be able to cook a spaghetti bog or a pasta dish or, you know, something for me and the family. Get all these lids out. So, you got your small saucepan, probably a general size for most stuff. Nice lid for it. You've got a rice cooker, or you just use it as a pot, whatever. Nice. But yeah, if you know how to do your rice and whatnot, do your measurements on the inside. A strainer, never had a strainer camping, that's going to be handy. And your big pot. So yeah, like I said, in that one little canvas bag here, I get a frying pan, 3 saucepans and a strainer. So that's pretty buzzy, happy with that. Just got to learn how it all fits in. What have we got? That one will be next. Maybe that. Or that. That one. That one. That one. Oh, nailed it. Nailed it. Little baggie. Yeah, so again, this is a Uniflame product from Drifter. They do lots of nice gear. I've found that they don't muck around with the cheap, nasty stuff. If he's got something that they haven't made, it's coming from He's done his research and found, oh, thought I nailed it. Thought I nailed it. There we go. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, he's done his research and found what's actually worth purchasing. That's my cook set, fits in there. Like I said, got the gas bottle in there for the gas stove. Yeah, cutlery, cups, plates, done. Hopefully I can salvage the Barbie and all that stuff out of the other footage that I took without talking about everything again. Anyway, sweet as, I'm done. Fire extinguisher's always in here, and a little old school army shovel. That'll get me out of shit. I don't have to carry a huge one around. Sweet as. So this is some of the ways I cook. Like I said, I got the Weber Go Anywhere charcoal cooker or heat beads. So you just fill that up. You got yourself a good little oven or fry, you know, griller. It's got your air vents on it and whatnot. I've done a review on that before. The trusty old Weber Q, baby Weber Q. So it's got your grill plates. You can get these from the reject shop. Spend a lot of time in there, don't I? And just cut them to size. That way you've got a flat plate if you're cooking with marinated skewers, or even if you had egg rings and you wanted to cook eggs. So it's got the trivet, the oven tray, and the pizza stone. So that's a goer. Spend a little bit extra, you get this bag here, which I think is nice bag for it. You don't want grease and shit all through your back of your car. That zips up. Then you got this, comes over here, tightens up. Whatever, eh? Showing people how to pack up a bag. Interesting. And then trusty old camp oven. Cast iron. I don't use this as much as I used to, but it's still handy. And like I said, I wouldn't carry all this gear, like, because I've got the fire pit too to cook on, but I generally probably take that and that, to be honest. But yeah, 9 quarts camp oven. Same thing, everything's got to have a bag, otherwise it just gets messy. Another style of cooking I've got, obviously, which you've seen before I think in my videos, is the fire pit. So I've got a flat plate Barbie there, and obviously the grill and whatnot. I won't set that up because I have showed you that. I just wanted to point out a note here. This will help some people, and because this is one thing that does my head in when you're packing up camp, and it comes down to as simple as a deck chair, trying to fold it up. So these are the Wanderer chairs. Now these aren't cheap. They're like rated 120 or 130 kilo. Good, great looking chair. You know, $100 or something. Obviously you get them on sale. But what I've found, as soon as you're on the beach, or you've, I don't know, you're in a bit of fine dirt or whatever, these here just become impossible to pack up. Like, to the point where I lose me shit and start hitting it with an axe. So what I've found, I mean, it's all right now because I've just lightly set it on the sand and I haven't got it gritty or anything, but that sliding system for me is something that I'll just look not to buy. I hate it. This is my newest chair, which is brilliant, beautiful looking chair. It doesn't have this sliding system, and to me that's a seller now. It just folds out so easy. Same rating, 130 kilo. And I just wanted to show you that because I've been through that many deck chairs. You can go buy a chair from Cheap as Chips for $10 and it'll be this design. And you won't have the problems you will with that Wanderer brand with that slide system. It's a nightmare. Anyway, enough about chairs.